Women don't understand that they can have value with keeping their legs closed. They can have value with having just one man. You don't have to always play it safe. You don't have to feel like you need to protect yourself and always be so stuck in your own world to be a stuck-up girl. The second a man that has money or has exactly what she wants, the status and all these things, that second she's gone. Everything that you thought she was feeling for you was all lies. You guys were believing this type of things when it was really her just trying to have you in the moment or see what she can do with you. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about basically why women never ever feel any ways. They don't even feel a single damn thing. And if they do, they be trying to act like they don't. They be trying to hide it as to why they play men, why they don't regret it, why they will continue to use you. Okay, you guys, so before I get into this video, please go ahead and check out everything on my screen. And most importantly, I just started a new channel and I've been so consistent on there. So please go ahead and subscribe, have your post notification on, give me some likes, please. Hey. But anyways, I'm doing too much. Let's go ahead and get started. We start from 3, go down to 1. So that means what? You're gonna watch until the end to get the number 1. Remember, when it comes down to a woman playing a man, not feeling any ways, why they always do it, just using men. At the end of the day, no matter how ugly a woman is, take this in. And I was thinking about this as I was writing notes. No matter how ugly a woman is, she can still get a man. And guess why? Because she still has something between her legs. Can get a lot of men, no matter what, honestly. And this is real talk. Nowadays, it does not matter how ugly you are. And it doesn't matter because there's still paintbrushes out here, right? A woman can cover up her face, cover up everything that she does not want a man to see. Look good. What is that going to take to get a man, to play a man, to play him and not regret it? Nothing. Nothing at all. So just keep that in mind throughout this whole video, because I feel like you keeping that in mind, you'll just kind of understand how this is how women are thinking. But if you know this, you can use it for your own advantage. You get me? All right, so number 3 on my list, she can always get another one. Another one. Another one. Listen up, fellas. A woman can always replace a man. And most definitely there's a lot of men out here that can always replace a woman. But just because of all the things that I said, it takes nothing to put makeup on. It takes nothing to cover up. Nowadays, women that can't even afford a fake butt will go and buy a fake butt. That doesn't cost nothing, you know, some crack chain. If not, you guys remember back in the day when women would stuff their boobs? And no, I didn't do this purposely. I could just kind of tell like it's a little uneven. No. But back in the day, women used to stuff their boobs. Even though some girls couldn't get away with it, for sure, men, some of them fell for it. So nowadays, if you can just do this, don't you think women are going to be driven by their image? Women are driven by their image. That's the reason why they can get away with so much, because their image is what drives them. And that's what gets them what they want. And that's just facts out there. That's not me just talking. Just their image can get them exactly what they're asking for. It might not get them all that they want, or it might take more. It might take a lot of this, surgical things, a lot of opening legs. But at the end of the day, that's all it takes. So damn well, if she can replace you, it must mean that there's something about you that she's saying, let me go ahead and just get another man. There's no emotions that's going to really be stuck with that, because it's really going to be like most times when a woman leaves you, it's because she's not attached to you. Women being emotional beings by nature, do you think she's just going to be able to up and leave if she was not feeling you? Absolutely not. And I know a lot of you guys say, oh yeah, you know what, she's most definitely feeling me, but she just left me, or it's possible. But here's the thing. If it's possible, it's only possible in this society world. It's only possible to a certain extent. I say this because a lot of women out here may front, may like you for the moment, may like your company, might like your presence. But the second a man that has money or has exactly what she wants, the status and all these things, that second she's gone. And so everything that you thought she was feeling for you was all lies. You guys were believing this type of things when it was really her just trying to have you in the moment or see what she can do with you. But see, because she can just get another one, what is she gonna do? Drop that down below. What is she gonna do? Get another one. Of course, another one. Another one. Simple like that. How much does she really have to do? Especially a guy that's under the influence. Nothing. Like, it's so easy for women nowadays, and women don't understand, and they use it to the worst advantage. Not for them, for you guys. Women don't understand that they can have value with keeping their legs closed. They can have value with having just one man. You don't have to always play it safe. You don't have to feel like you need to protect yourself and always be so stuck in your own world to be a stuck-up girl. You don't. A lot of women don't get it. And so they're never gonna feel ways about what they're doing wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to number two. Number two on my list is they're bitter and want revenge. Ugh, it happens. You know, a lot of times when you do get validation, and it's really normal, it's just, it happens, right? As a woman, the validation is supposed to be received from a man, and now it's become such a bad thing because there's a lot of guys out here that are alpha, but best believe they have a woman, and for sure they will validate their woman sometimes. They're gonna tell their woman, oh, you look good. You know, they've been together for some years, right? She's looking good tonight. They're going out on a date, and this is what, their 50th date. So what do you guys think? Oh, because the man is telling you, don't do this, don't do that. Man is telling his boy, oh, I can never tell a woman this. You think he's not doing it? Hell nah. I'm just saying, alpha males do validate out here. The job that you're supposed to do is not to do it to a wrong woman. So please don't let that go over your head. That's one trait that really instantly builds up with women, because what women do is choose the wrong men. And once they choose the wrong men, they get hurt, or they feel like they've been hurt, or just things like that where their emotions are all messed up. They need healing, all this type of therapy type of thing. Okay, so now the bitterness comes out. They're still gonna be stubborn. They're still gonna be mad. I'm not gonna mess with no man. All men are the same. F you, F him, F everybody. All types of things like that. Okay, so now being bitter, you're gonna be the next target. If she's messing with you after just getting out of a relationship, who do you think is gonna get the revenge? Who do you think is gonna get the worst of her? The man that just did her wrong, that toxic man in the past? Or is it gonna be you because you're her future or you're her present? And now that you're that, she has a whole lot of shit to unleash, and she unleashes it on you. That's what happens with a lot of women. They're still bitter. No damn healing done. None whatsoever. They want to mess with different men. Okay, so be it. Maybe one man. Maybe it's you. But that bitterness is still in there. And there's still rage. There's still anger. And we can never, ever forget about how women are emotional. And with that right there, they got to take it out on somebody. When women take it out on themselves, when they're so angry, that bitterness, they want that revenge, what they'll do to themselves is go ahead and put more makeup on. Go ahead and do things that's getting them so far from themselves. And trust me, like, you guys can say girls will run away from the real problem and they can easily cover it up. So instead of literally trying to go ahead and go to therapy, or actually trying to be single and not mess with guys, like, at least for a little bit, if that's gonna help you, right? Don't mess around and give your vagina up and just give yourself up and be a hoe. They don't choose that. And so now they're over here always seeking to have revenge for a man that they feel like, okay, you should be getting it, or just a little bit. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. If you cross it just a little bit, oh, it's over for you. Oh, it's deuces. Oh, you just like every other guy. And that's what happens with women nowadays that are bitter, have revenge in them, or just are so upset. They hate men. They really do hate men. And that's because they hate that man that did that to them, or they just don't have the best experience with men. They'll never ever feel ways, or they just don't care to do it. They live a free life of, I hurt people, but I'm never gonna get hurt. And so women decide to choose themselves. It comes to a point where a woman has to understand you can no longer be selfish. Of course, love yourself first. When you are single, when you're going through healing, most definitely be all about you. Love yourself. You can be selfish. But if you as a woman say you're ready to be in a relationship, how could you say that and say, let me still have the same idea, energy, feelings that I had before when I was single? A woman cannot do that, because now you're going to move like, oh, I'm too bougie for you. I can't give up my emotions. I can't show you no feelings. And that's because, oh yeah, because I love me. But most definitely, I'm all about me. And guess what? I have to protect me. I'm going to put myself first. And you see how I got so aggressive? That's what happens. Women get so defensive because they feel like they need it, but they don't need it. Just break it down. There's going to be that one man that's going to be for you. Maybe two, I don't know, but I really just think one. You know, some girls out here, you're mine, you're perfect. Because your money is long, okay? But as I was saying, sometimes you really just gotta hear things. And even me personally, when I was going through my healing and all these things, so I can be a better woman, I needed to really love myself. I really needed to be in my own world. I needed to just shut everything off, things that are going around me, shut it all down that's going around me, the distractions, and then just get in tune with myself, love myself, so I can actually heal. So overall, like, this is how females like go day to day. They don't know how to take this other route because they don't believe this other route is possible, where you can find a good man, where you can actually trust a man. They don't believe in all that. But don't be one of these females where you're gonna be the man version of saying, oh, you know what, you're just like every woman is the same. Okay, because out there will be a woman for you. It might be when you're 70. Like, it really does not matter. If you guys don't believe in God, you should be believing God. I don't know what you guys believe in, but God is the truth. God is everything to me. And most definitely through finding my man, getting right, getting straight, I absolutely needed God in my life. And it guided me to become submissive to my man. At the end of the day, you have to have fears, still trust at the same time. It's not an easy thing, but if you have faith, then guess what? Your fears are not going to matter. They're going to be there, but at least your faith is going to be able to fight your fears. And so you won't be stuck in a situation being that man that's, you know, becoming like a lot of bitter women, or just upset and mad and saying, I hate women. You don't have to be like that. But I'm most definitely saying it's not easy. And most definitely, I used to say I hate men too, because I started feeling like all men are the same. But it's a lack of knowledge. It's just ignorance at some point. And it's frustrating because this is all you keep coming across. But maybe it's just time to get on your purpose and dedicate your life to you. None of this, focusing on women. Maybe one day, you never know, my channel might become just, this is what you got to do on your purpose. Although we talk about women and that's probably going to always be a topic, the whole idea of this channel to help you guys is to get closer to you, to choose you. So I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you check out everything that is on my screen, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.